Sagittarius, welcome in. This is a look at your love situation. We're going to take a look and see what is going on for you. It is a general reading, so only take what resonates. Do not force a read. Do not try to make things fit. Only take what resonates for you. Since I'm reading for a lot of Sagittarius, lots of energy comes in with the reading, okay? We're going to take a look and see what you can expect coming up for you. For some of you, it has already started, like it's already happened. So if so, that's okay. We're all on different timelines. We're starting off already with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody here. They don't like to be open. This is someone, I feel like they're not confident enough to be open because it makes them feel like they're very vulnerable. So they may try to kind of put on this front in relation to how they feel about you, or it's like you'll know that there's like this underlining, like this baseline of, yes, this person wants me, but at the same time they'll try to flip it as though, oh, no, that's not it. That's not what it is, which leaves that gray area that's there. And we all hate gray area. You have the devil here, followed by the Three of Cups. This person, I feel like they're obsessed, kinda. Like they're very dependent on your energy. They're very dependent on y'all connecting. So this person may have said even, or they've come across as though, oh, this is like a friendship, or this is like a deep friendship, but you know that there's something that's underlining. Like you know that there is more than meets the eye. But this person is kind of obsessed with your energy, okay? But they want to keep this a secret. They don't want you to know exactly how they feel. They keep this information to themselves. For some of you, the initials B or J might mean something to you, only if it resonates. For you, it just kind of feels like you don't know where this thing is going, because it's like this person is keeping all of this information to themselves. Um, And you almost feel this sense of like them, I'm not going to say watching you. It almost feels like they're just like they're collecting information about you that you don't know about, that you don't know about. So they may even bring up, like, while you guys are talking, they may even bring up like certain scenarios just to kind of see how you will respond. Almost like testing you, testing and collecting data. The funny thing about it is that you hold more power than you think that you do. You got the Temperance here and the Lovers. They've already chosen you. It's just a matter of time. Or at least this is how this person is thinking. I've already chosen Sagittarius. I'm not going anywhere. But I need to play my cards right. I need to play my hand right, you know? What I feel that this person has is a little bit of an issue when it comes to completely committing. And so like this person is a very slow burner is what I feel. They like to take their time with it. You got Sag and Gemini energy. So yeah, they'll know all the information, won't tell you shit, but they'll come across as something completely different. So they're not actually giving you the intent, like their intent, what they're wanting. They may even tell you they don't know. Personally, what I see that is like an abuse of power, because they know that you feel a certain way about them. And I feel like they know that you want them to cooperate with you. As this came out in your energy, the Three of Pentacles, you feel like this person don't act right. And it's almost like they try to use that to their advantage, because while you don't know what's going on in their mind, you still give them access to you. Well, at least some of you do or did. You still maintain the level of connection that you have. And this person, your person, gets to decide when they want to open up and when they don't. Now, granted, everybody gets to decide when they want to open up and when they don't. However, when you're dealing with somebody else's energy, I don't really think that that's fair to be the person in control. This should be a collaborative type of energy. That's exactly how you feel, and you feel like this person is not being collaborative at this time. You have the Four of Swords here in the reverse, followed by the Emperor in the reverse. You're getting to this point to where you're restless. You're getting to this point to where you're sick of it, because you're like, you're not nurturing this connection. I know that this could be something bigger than what it is, and you're treating it like it's nothing. You're treating it like it's irreplaceable, indispensable, like you don't really care. Not putting the care into it that you know that it deserves. Yeah, Taurus and Libra energy there. And so you've gotten to a point to where you're fed up. You're fed up with this. Now, the challenge this week is you guys are needing to communicate, or I feel like there's something here where it's like somebody's not communicating something, or communication is starting to kind of become spotty. It's not as consistent as it once was. Now, I don't know what's happening with this. I don't know. You know what? Let's see. What would be causing the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? There's a shift in the dynamic because it's someone here is portraying themselves to be busy. Hell, somebody might be busy. Maybe it's you, Sag. Maybe you are starting to become busy, and so the communication is not as consistent as it once was. I do feel like this is something that's unexpected. I do also feel like it has changed the dynamic with that Tower card there. Mm. This person is aware of this. Now, whether they're feeling like, oh, you're making yourself busy, because I do feel like it's you, Sagittarius. I feel like there's a busyness that's here, and I honestly think that it's just a shift in your energy and what you're putting your energy towards. So there may be other responsibilities, there may be things that have been put on your plate. With this person though, they're in this very cautious energy because now they're feeling that lack in connection, that lack in nourishing the connection. But they're feeling that shit from you now. Okay, you got Aries energy there. They're feeling that from you, but they're very cautious on trying to fill in that hole. So like if you are busy and when they call, you don't pick up the phone like you normally do, this person is going to think about it. They're not going to necessarily do anything different, but it's something that's noted. And they're cautious on whether or not they should speak up on it, simply because they know themselves that they haven't been acting right, that they haven't been nurtured. Lord, why I can't get nurture and nourish out of my mouth today. But they know that they have not been nurturing the connection the way that they should. So it's like a catch-22. How are you going to say something? How are you going to have the audacity to say something when you've been doing the same thing? Now we're matching energy. Now I'm giving back what you've been giving me this whole time. So this person's very cautious on whether or not they should even speak up on it, because they're very aware of how they've been acting themselves. You have the Moon card here in the reverse. You also have the King of Pentacles here. I don't feel like I don't feel like they'll keep it to themselves completely, because I don't know if it's like they're starting to see that shift in you as far as with what you are giving to, what you're building, and how consistent this is becoming, like the spotty communication. But I do feel like something is going to be brought to light. You have that Moon card that's there, that's Cancer energy. There may be a conversation. Maybe they'll be very light about it in regards to how, oh, all of a sudden you're busy. It may very well be in that sense. But What I can say is if they do bring this up, this is honestly a ploy to try to get you to go back to how you were, because the switch up is uncomfortable for this person. They've been reliant on how you've been acting this whole time in order to base how they want to respond to it. Now with the switch up, they're kind of like, I don't know what to do. You have the World card here in the reverse. This person still feels like they have unfinished business with you, so it's not like this is bringing anything to a close. I do still feel like you guys will communicate. I do still feel like you guys will deal with each other. For the ones that are, if you're not dealing with this person anymore, then this part of it might not apply to you. But I don't feel like this person is going anywhere, right? So you have the Eight of Cups here in the reverse as well. I'm sorry, the 10 of Cups. Scratch that. I thought that was the Eight of Cups. I still don't think that this person is going anywhere because you have the world card here in the reverse. 10 of Cups in the reverse, it is reflecting that they're unhappy with how things are, though. So it's making it more, what is the word I want to use? The unhappiness is now more prominent. We're going to go with that. To where they can't ignore it. To how they don't feel fulfilled in the way that things are kind of moving. Let's see. So what are they going to do? Not much of anything, to be honest with you. I don't feel like this yeah, you got the Hanged Man. I don't feel like they're moving on. This is just clarifying it again. Regardless of if I had that Eight of Cups in the reverse, this is still saying the same shit. So thank you, cards. But you have the Hanged Man that's here. They're still going to hang on. They're still not going anywhere. But I feel like they're going to just kind of watch how you move more. Like they're observing you more. And they're trying to figure out what are their next steps. But I do feel like this person is going to be less reactive and more in thought, because this is all internal. This is delays on any type of movement. This is internal feeling, not letting you know how it affects them. Everything is internal. They'll just watch you. Okay, there it is. There it is. They will get to a breaking point, though. To where they'll get out of their head, because already they are self-sabotaging this, whether they want to admit this or not. They are. You got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. They will get out of that energy, because this is a person that's a thinker. I really do feel like they have a lot of air in their chart. They're an overthinker. They analyze entirely too much, or maybe they have Virgo. I didn't see Hermit, but this gives Virgo vibes. The disconnect will bug them, because they won't feel as connected, or they won't know what's going on with you. So I do feel like this person is going to go after what they want. What they want is you. They don't want to lose you. Okay. And you'll start to see them put in the effort, and then you'll start to get that wish fulfillment that you desire. You got Aquarius energy there. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I got for you today. Looks like you guys are going to be doing a switch up on them, and rightfully so. But I do feel like for some of you, you will be able to get over this hump. Only if you want it, though. Okay? So that's what I got. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, you guys take care.